Hi friends, welcome to How to Craft Network, and I have got for you the most incredible deals, and of course Helen Kirkham is in the house.
Hi Carly, you're
We
right.
swapped, it's great.
I know, I couldn't fit into Carly's pink dress though.
But what we have for you is some exceptional deals from GLITZ Craft. Now remember my friends, if this is your first time watching us, please subscribe because then you can be up to date, of course, with all our fabulous videos. If you click the bell as well, we will give you the updates that way. Now, today, we have something very special from GLITZ Crafts. Are you having a wonderful day at home? I'm having a wonderful day here. It's so exciting, so many guests, and of course, loads of different brands. Really, really cool. So the first item I would like to come to you is a quartet, an absolute stonker of a deal. You've got two A5 beautiful stamps in there. I'll just tilt these forward as well so you can see. Then you have this incredible laser cut MDF. And just look at that deal. Should be £35, reduced down for How to Craft Network price at £29. Club members even go on and save further more. Now let me show you these stamps first of all, because I'm going to rotate them round. If you love that toadstool house, if you love that beautiful gnomes, then this is brilliant. You've got sentiments in there, you've got love, you've got gnome for the holidays, joy, peace, and again, gnomes for Christmas. Let me show you some samples as well and give you the number. It's 100358. Exceptional. I've just got a few little samples here and we've got them dotted around. Beautiful, gorgeous samples. It's fabulous, isn't it? And you can go on more. Whatever sort of style of crafting that you love and like, these are so adaptable. And at that price, phenomenal. So you get the two sheets of A5, beautiful laser cut MDF, then of course that incredible collection of stamps that just match perfectly. Beautiful. Now, of course, we are going to have lots and lots of extremely beautiful demos coming with, of course, our fabulous Helen. I've got to show you these two. I love these. How pretty are those? So if you want it quite soft and gentle, if you want to go a little bit more arty, so doable, isn't it? Fabulous. Love, love, love. So that's your first collection, which is your A5 stamp and MDF bundle. Now let's move on to our second one. Now this one, a little bit different again. This is almost like your nautical feel. So you've got that fabulous MDF in there again. Now look at this. If you love that net effect, if you want to go into mixed media, beautiful. Remember, you can paint clean on top of these. You can add your inks, add your pro markers, add your pens. Gorgeous. But then on top of that, you're also going to be getting two A5 sets of stamps. Now this is your Salty Seahorse stamp set, try and say that really quickly, and your Water Wow stamp set as well. A beautiful collection that you can build up and create your own gorgeous scenes. And of course, that's 100359, £29 today for you, my friends, which is an exceptional price, and you will be saving, I do believe it's like £4 or £5. It's incredible, absolutely incredible.
Brilliant bargains,
isn't it? I love them. It's a great idea to have that MDF sort of flavour with it. It just takes you to that next level. And it's fabulous if you've never tried it to add texture as well. So the next one we're moving on to is, oh, I think this might be a little one, my favourite. This is, again, your two sheets of beautiful laser cut MDF. You've got your toadstool houses again. You've got that beautiful fairy effect. Absolutely gorgeous. Look, and we've got even little tiny squirrels in there. I love them. Then we get your two sets of A5 stamps. Now, let me turn this around. Look at the amount you are getting. How phenomenal is that? So you've got, there's no one like you. Have a Make-A-Wish, believe. You've got that teapot house in there as well. So you can really submerge yourself in this magical world that you are creating. Now, tell me, Helen, what is the angel policy on the GlitzCraft stamps?
As long as you're creating something, you can actually absolutely be selling it. I love that idea. I think, Carly, it's amazing when you can sort of look at something, you can purchase it, you can have fun with it, but then also you can sell the things you've made to get more amazing products.
Oh, exactly. And if you are going to invest in that today, it's 100360. Let me show you a couple of these beautiful samples. The team have done amazing, haven't they? I love this. It's so majestic. I'm thinking, if you're the friends with the Tooth Fairy and you need to make very special projects for her, this will be amazing. We've had 2 teeth falling out from my Sydney in the past month. Wow. So yeah, she's been very busy at my house.
She is a busy lady.
She is. Well,
we have her teeth.
We have the Toothinator, you see, at our house, which is the superhero Tooth Fairy, of course. And so yeah, he comes in, wrestles with the cat, and brings.
So that's the Tooth Fairy that's been on the weight.
Yeah, basically. It's like the gladiator of Tooth Fairies. But look how beautiful this is. So even if you want to take it into your own sort of style of crafting, or whether you want to bring it back to traditional card making, simply stunning. Isn't that gorgeous? It just pulls me straight in. So of course, this is your phenomenal deal. You're going to be getting the 2 sheets of the A5 and of course the 2 sheets of the brilliant stamps, and that's $27.55 for you at home today. The next one, now this one I do know is going to be your first demonstration.
It is indeed.
Because you give me the heads up already.
I did.
I am loving this, to be honest. You've got that time to celebrate, so this is beautiful. Look at this stamp. You've got the Rose Watch stamp set, so you've got that beautiful timepiece with the Rose collection, time to celebrate. Time is the most precious gift of life, and they are gorgeous polymer stamps. Remember, not just for card making. Think about going into clay. Think about maybe stamping on fabric. The other one is it's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it always? And of course we've got them cocktails, happy hours, celebrate, even got the cherries, even got the little brolly. There's nothing better than having a cocktail with a brolly in, don't you agree? It just makes everything better. Even a cup of tea with a cocktail umbrella makes me happy. So here we go with them beautiful MDFs that complement it absolutely perfectly. So if you want to go more mixed media, maybe you want to add your glitters, add your paste, just go that extra mile with it. And I see that I've got a beautiful little sample here as well.
Oh, that's stunning.
Isn't this gorgeous? I don't know who's made this. She's not popped her name on. Absolutely phenomenal, isn't it? So this can be a great little photo book, easy to mat and layer. Just add all of your glitz and glamour to it and you are ready to go. So this one is your 100361. Beautiful, exceptional, and again it's $27.55 today at the How to Craft Network. Remember, join our club and you will get extra special treats and discounts on there as well. So let's move on. This time I want to show you stencils. Now you know how much I love stencils. They're just so underestimated. Use them in so many different ways. This is a quartet, so you get all 4. They're almost, I would say, I don't know what size. They're sort of half of A5, aren't they? I would say.
Absolutely. I would,
A6?
A6,
yeah, just slightly. But you can see how beautiful they are. So we've got our circles. Look at that. Isn't that yummy? Absolutely gorgeous. Then we move on to our stars. Lush again. So think about ombre stamping it, inking, adding that beautiful texture paste over the top.
Absolutely. I mean, it works. You can see it works both beautifully with inks, is what we've got here, but also remember you can stencil through those with the glitter paste that we've got on the show.
Of course. Phenomenal. I love this one. It's quite Aztec-y, isn't it? It's just got that really great sort of fresh, great for masculine cards as well. And then, of course, we all need a sailor stripe. This is lovely. This just adds great for your journaling as well. It gives you lines, which is brilliant for any sentiments or words that you want to put on your project. So this today, my friends, is a phenomenal price. This is only £11.50 today, my friends. That is a deal, believe me. So usually retails at £15.40, but for you, my friends, today at home, you can get this delivered to you. So if you brought them brilliant stencils, what do you need to go with them? Of course, you need the glitter paste. Now, this is your glitter paste collection. Oh my gosh, I've just looked at the price of this. I don't know. That's just too good to be true. You're getting absolutely fabulous. You're getting 6 pots. Now, let me see how big these pots are. I do believe that's probably about 50 ml in there, isn't it?
These pastes as well, Carly, they go such a long way because you really do not need a lot to use them. You're going to be putting, ironically, I think the more you take out, actually the more you're going to be putting back in the pot. So they really do last.
Yeah, so it's one of them ones where you scrape away all your excess and then just put it straight back in the pot. Really simple. You do get your spreader as well, your little spatula. And of course, you get your fabulous tape included. So take home today, £11.50. No, it's not, sorry, that was a barefaced lie. It was £22. Sorry, I was reading the one from previous before. So exceptional value there, usually £27.60. So that's a really good saving. Now, the last bit I want to show you is, you may be thinking, but it's just MDF shapes. It's never just MDF shapes.
No, not the just word.
No,
Carly.
so this is 22 pieces of beautiful laser cut, fine quality, gorgeous MDF. So you've got tags in there. I mean, look at this. You've got door hangers, multiple hearts. You've got swinging tags. You've got rectangles in there. So it's a 22 piece set ready to go. Exceptional value for you to decorate straight away. It's incredible, isn't it? I love this. So these could be coasters. They could be additional items that you put on top of your cards as embellishments. You can stamp on these, obviously use all of your paste. And today, my friends, how much do you think that is? It's a steal. It's actually $11.99, a very special price for you today. It is usually $14.99. If I was you, I would multiple buy it because that is a deal. So now, tell me, what are we going to be doing today, Helen?
Okay, so I'm very excited about being able to share this amazing company with you. They've been around for a long time. It's a really wonderful family-run business, all created in-house here near... Gosh, I've completely forgotten where they are. Near where I am, so down south, absolutely, and it's amazing. So what I'm going to show you is just a few little things. I love the fact that we've got stamps here with the MDF. I think it's a really kind of cool mixed media thing to do your usual card making that you absolutely love with your paper craft, but then adding a little bit of that MDF, just as sort of an extra little surprise. So I'm going to start with the stencils that we've got on board just to show you a technique and then move to the happy hour stamps that I'm going to use as the main focus. But first of all, so you saw earlier with Carly, you saw this sort of striped stencil that we've got, and you saw from the what's that word? I've suddenly forgotten the word. The sample.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I've got all the words I couldn't forget in my life. I never thought it would be that one. So you see the sample that you get, and I just want to show you how you can kind of. It's a very versatile stencil.
Now, is this the tape that comes within your paste collection?
Absolutely. This is
fabulous.
The glitter paste tape as well that you can use to hold that stencil down. I mean, you get that on board if you get the paste, but if you want to hold it in your Eureka or you've got another way to hold stencils, that is fine as well. It's completely up to you. So what I've got here, I've got some ink, and I just want to show you very simply how we can add. Now, absolutely, you saw in the sample, the word I forgot, that you can go you can go all the way across, absolutely how you want. But what I want to do is just to show you a technique of how you can just take a little bit of colour and kind of take it halfway across.
Beautiful.
Now, unfortunately, I wouldn't recommend holding it down on your glass mat because this tape is not actually sticking. It's like, I'm going to embarrass you, Helen, and I'm going to do it this way.
Of course. That's what happens. You're on live telly.
So we're going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, because it's pretty easy, I'm going to just mix it up suddenly. I'm going to bring in my Eureka, and we're going to try this again because the tape's getting on my nerves. So I would recommend, if you're using the tape, do not do it on a glass surface, okay?
Yep.
Do it onto sort of your woodcraft desk or whatever. And I'm just going to take this off, bring in my Eureka,
Lovely.
and actually I'm going to hold it with my magnets. There we go.
Well, then you
Quick
know
change.
it's secure, isn't
Absolutely.
it?
Quick change. So we'll go back to using the inks.
Lovely, and you're using quite a fine brush to go through that.
So this is a Stamps by Me brush, absolutely. You know, the stencil takes a bit of working on it. It's
course,
not like
of
it can
course.
take a bit of damage, if you know what I mean. Absolutely.
I love stencils because you can emboss through them, run them through your machines, you can stamp through them, you can do them in so many multiple different ideas, texture paste. It just gives you a whole new level to your project. No more do you need to find the exact colour that matches your card.
Absolutely.
You're ready to go.
I love that. I completely agree. So what I've done, you can see here, I've not gone completely over my card, but I've gone a little bit. Now, what I'm going to do is a great way to use this stencil. So you saw on the sample how it'll be fantastic for backgrounds and things like that. But what I want you to do is I want you to do one side. I want you to line it up, and then I want you to move the stencil down slightly, ever so slightly, making sure that it lines up with what you've got underneath.
Yep.
Bring in a new colour, sort of a complementary colour, I would say, but
Yeah.
you know, you can do whatever you like, and go in with that darker colour. Again, we're not going all the way across the stencil. We're just using a little bit of that
But that's
ink.
the beauty of a stencil. You don't need to use the whole stencil if you don't want. Just add it on as little accents. And at this price, my friends, exceptional value.
Right, so you can see this is a slightly darker one, so it's working its way much easier. I'm going to bring this across just to show you.
I'm just going to tell everyone the number for them background stencils. It's
Absolutely.
100362, my friends. And it's only £11.50 today.
So you saw that we did the pink one, the slightly different across the look, and then I just moved it down, and what you get is then you get the stripe. You get a full, so that is another
lovely.
use. I don't think it's quite a pale pink, but you can see here that you've got two colours. But what I've got is I've got a finished one to bring it in, which is a little bit darker, just to show you how different that is. By just moving that stencil down, you get a different look than what you saw on that sample.
But you could do a drop shadow with that as well, couldn't you?
You could.
That would look a bit nice.
That would be gorgeous.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that's commenting on at the moment. Thank you so much. Yes, I know. Can you believe that, Nola? The MDF is an absolute steal. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. I hope you're having a wonderful day with our brand day at the How to Craft Network. Don't forget to subscribe. Then you can catch up with all of our videos every week.
So now what I've got here is those stamps from that collection. This is the Rose Watch stamp set.
Beautiful. Are you using the large one or the smaller one?
This is the large flower. So you
Lovely.
get 2 flowers on board, plus you get that beautiful watch imagery. Let me just bring it in to show you. You get that stunning watch emblem sort of thing here. And again, these work beautifully if you wanted to snip into them, so sort of paper piece, build that dimension up, that would be gorgeous. You also get that leaf on its own as well, so you can build that up.
Fabulous.
Now, this is very easy to fussy cut, these stamps. You know, they're nice solid stamps, really easy.
Well, you can either cut them tight or you can leave that like white halo around the edge. Now, this collection, you're actually getting 16 stamps in there. You're getting your watch hands, you're getting your additional sentiments. Absolutely incredible. And then remember, 2 sheets of that fabulous MDF laser cut ready to go.
So I've very quickly cut that out, and then I'm going to bring in my watercolour palette.
Oh, using a bit of Hemi.
I think maybe we saw this earlier. Maybe we did. Although I must comment that Carly's was nice and new and beautiful, and mine is a mess.
Hey.
But this is what Carly's is going to turn out to be eventually.
Honestly,
as well,
give me 2 days and mine will be awful.
So I'm just going to, this is why I've done this on watercolour cards. I just want to add a wash. I'm not thinking too much about being too precious or anything like that.
Nice loose painting.
Absolutely. Not worrying about your light and shade if you don't want to. I'm not worried about flooding the paper either. The idea here is just to kind of give it that cool little wash.
Yeah.
And think I'm going with, I mean, you don't have to, but I'm going with those like complementary colours. We've done the pinks and the purples in the background.
Gorgeous.
And so I'm just going to go slightly darker. What I am going to do, because I've clearly been naughty there and not cleaned my brush off between colours, but hey, this is mixed media, this is fun, there's no rules.
Just go with it.
Absolutely, enjoy it.
I think if you put too much pressure on yourself to create perfection, you never get there. You know, and the thing is, allow yourself to be slightly imperfection, because that's what makes us unique and quirky.
So I've just got a little wash of that beautiful lilac colour that you get in that that palette of watercolours. And I'm just going to pop that on the brush away and bring in some others as well, so we can start building up dimension in our card. Now, I have stamped these several stamps with VersaFine ink onto the watercolour. I know you can get waterproof ink if you want to, but I knew I was leaving it long enough. It was fine. There's not a problem.
Or you can dry it off in between. Make sure you fix it with your heat tool. Really, really simple. So, now, we've had some great messages.
Oh, lovely.
Look at this. Jan Harris has been telling me that she bought hers literally years ago, and of course it says it is so smooth, her paste, absolutely beautiful, no chunks within it, fabulous.
Can I recommend again what they say, just to sort of a little bit of homework, if you will? When you get your pastes home, what I would recommend is making sure, let me just bring this in to show you.
Now, how do you store your pastes?
So I just keep mine in a box in my craft room. I mean, I wouldn't put it directly in sunlight and things like that. But absolutely, I keep them upright with the lid on top here.
Perfect.
And I want to just let you know, let's just open it up and give you a little bit of information before we finish this card about the glitter paste. First thing to remember, if I unscrew it here, you see here, you've got the ridges of the pot. What I would recommend is before you close it up, make sure you clean that off.
Oh, because it'll dry shut.
Absolutely, so that there's no air getting in. And then I'm just going to tip it and show you. Now, what you'll see here, if we get the chance in a bit, hopefully I can do a bit of stenciling with this too. What you'll see is that it dries slightly darker than what's in here. They make this all in-house at GlitzCraft. They put the glue in as well, so you don't need to add anything to it. And once it dries, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes to dry. That glitter is going to really, really pop. Brilliant. And this really will go a long way. So just make sure you sort of follow those kind of rules, if you will. Not a fan of rules, but in that regard. And then you will be able to keep these for a long time. I'm
just going to quickly give you the number of them brilliant glitter paste kits. So remember, you're getting 6 of those, absolute phenomenal price with the spatula and of course the tape that goes with that. So that'll be £22 today, £27.60 usually. So it's a really lovely saving. I'm loving these pastes as well. I noticed when you opened it as well, they're not toxic like some of them that are on the market.
Yeah, you can get sort of smelly ones.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know.
I mean, and how are they, if you want to go more mixed media, if you wanted to add more colour or add more texture to it, can you add grain within it as well if you wanted?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, there is really not much that I found I can't do that I want to do. And also what you can do, a little recommendation, if you've got, you know, you get those clear pots, Carly, that have got the screw top and maybe people keep jewellery in them and stuff like that. If you wanted to, you could take a piece of one, take a piece of another colour, and you could mix them together in another pot and create like a whole new look as well, which is really clever.
Brilliant.
Now, I'm just going to pop these on some foam pads so we can get those up.
So now you're building up that bloom in the corner. Remember the stamps that our Helen is beautifully demonstrating is the fabulous collection, which is the Rose collection, isn't it? It's this one.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's gorgeous, and that is 100361. Phenomenal price, down to £27.55.
So I was talking to you earlier about bringing in some of those wood pieces. This is just one of the wood pieces I believe you get in with the gnomes. This is the little heart.
Oh, look at that.
Absolutely. And I'm just going to colour it in very quickly. I mean, if I was at home, I'd be a little bit more careful about where I'm going. But this is just an acrylic pen.
Oh, I was just about to ask what you're using on that. But you could use ink pads. You could even use the paste, couldn't you? The glitter paste on top of that.
If I get the chance in my next demonstration, I'm going to do sort of a slightly quicker one. And I'm going to show you how you can put the pastes down straight onto the wood as well. So like I say, I'd probably do that a bit cleaner if I was at home, but we're going to bring in the Precious, which is with this collection as well. And we're going to pop that on. Now I'm just using a wet glue. I find that easier when you're using the letters because you want to be a bit more precise. You could use a hot glue gun if you wanted to, but just a wet glue like a wood glue or something like that to hold it in place. So we'll just put that down.
Oh, that's so classy.
See, I think it's really cool to have wood as your sentiment. And I think it's wonderful how many sentiments we've got on board here. So we'll just hold that down just for a minute while it sort of catches. Just give me a second with that. There we go. And then I've just got a Stamps by Me card here. I don't know if they're on the website at the moment, but they are sometimes, to have a look. And I'm going to pop my topper just on some black card. I always think when you've got a topper that's got quite a lot of white on it, just adding that little bit of black behind helps
it just
to
frames
make it pop.
Makes it pop. It really, really does. It just brings it more to the foreground and just balances it beautifully.
And remember, like I said to you, that stencil is so versatile, that background stencil. really gorgeous. And if you're ever afraid of sort of too much colour or anything like that, it's really great to pick one of those stencils.
You're saying that to the wrong girl.
Well, I know, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, I'm one of those people that I love a white background completely, but then I suddenly think, oh, I just need to add something.
Yeah.
And having these stencils is just the something I want to add.
Perfect.
So there we go. Very simple, very easy. Just using that beautiful rose watch stamp set, the background stencil, and the wood pieces from that beautiful Gnome collection as well.
Brilliant, thank you. That was gorgeous. Now I'm just going to run through again all of these amazing products that we have for you today. So our first one was the Gnome house and stamp set, and of course the Snowy Gnome stamp set again. These are exceptional. You've got oodles of stamps on there. There's so much you can do with them. The creativity, whether it's for Christmas, I mean, gnomes are not just for Christmas, are they? They're really not. Then you're getting your 2 sheets of brilliant, coordinated, gorgeous laser cut MDF ready to go. Now this is £29 today. The number for this is 100358. Exceptional, isn't it? You have got birthday in there as well as Christmas, because gnomes are not just for Christmas. The next one we're moving on to is our underwater theme. So we've got these beautiful sea stamps. I am loving these. And I didn't show you some samples of these earlier, and I'm going to show you right now. You've got the water, the wow, and salty, the seahorse stamp. Then again, you've got them 2 coordinating A5 laser cut MDF. Look at this. Oh, yes, please. How pretty is that? Absolutely phenomenal. These are by Ashla. Look at this. Yes, please. Gorgeous. So if you want to go more traditional, you can do. If you want to go sort of more mixed media, add more stencils in, more vibrancy of colour, simply stunning. If you want to also add in that fabulous, beautiful netting, I mean, I would use that as a stencil on its own because it's just so pretty. So today you will get this home at an exceptional price of £27.55. So the number for this is 100359. The next one we're going to move over to is Gnome Sweet Home. I do love this. I love the fact that you've got decoupage layers within the MDF as well. So you can build this up. You can create gorgeous fairy doors with this. If you are thinking to yourself, you know, the fairies, the garden, the sort of whimsicalness of it is absolutely incredible. So you're getting 2 sheets of fabulous stamps, minimum I would say of about 15 in there, absolutely phenomenal. You've got sentiments in there, Gnome Sweet Home, Believe, Magical Day, all of the kind of ones that you would want to create perfect cards every time. Again, coordinating fabulous MDF laser cut, so you know it's beautiful quality. There'll be no sharp edges, no splinters on this, and it won't have that burning smell either, which you can get in the MDF. So let me show you a couple of samples again. £29 today. Take home. This is 100360. And why wouldn't you? Because it's just so gorgeous. I love it. So beautiful. I'd want to just do it all over the walls. Little toadstools. This is where I live.
I can imagine your house now. I'm starting to get a vibe of what your house might look like.
It's true. It's an Aladdin's cave of artistness. That's what it is. So then we're moving on. Again, I just want to recap this fabulous Time to Celebrate collection, which is the beautiful 16 stamps that you're getting. So you've got It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and of course the rose watch. At this price, because you are saving so much, even if you're just interested in one or the other, a great way to go halves with a friend, I think. And again, having those coordinating, gorgeous MDF laser cut ready to go. You just push them out. It's that simple. Paint them, colour them as Helen did, and you are ready to go. Again, with the wood as well, they're acid free, so it's perfect to add onto your scrapbook pages. So then we're moving quickly, swiftly on. Did I give you the number? I did not. The number for this was 100361, and of course 27.55. So come on then, Helen, show me what you got, my sweet.
So I've got a sort of card in a moment. I just want to quickly, if we've got the time, because I think it's important for you to see how these pastes work. Now again, as I was saying, you get that tape on board, get your glass mat out of the way and use that. But again, I'm going back to my Eureka and using my magnets to hold that stencil in place.
Lovely.
It's completely up to you what you want to do. Now I won't cover the whole thing. I just want to show you really how easy and beautiful this is. This is the aqua blue that you get in the collection. You're going to get your palette knife as well. Now what I say to you is take sort of a pea-sized amount. You do not need a lot. And then you're going to literally scrape that over the
It sounds like
stencil.
toast with butter.
So if you can put, the thing is, it's like you read my mind, Carly. If you can put butter onto toast, you can do this.
Of course.
It's the same sound, it's the same feeling. You're going to add the paste and then you're going to scrape it down. And like I say,
so you push it through and then scrape off your excess.
Absolutely. You do not need a lot. And what I would say, particularly if you are new to this, do not go in and go, let's take a load and get it done really quickly. That I wouldn't recommend.
Less is more and build up.
Absolutely, build it up. Take the time. It's very easy to do. Now, again, like I say, I'm not being too precious about it. Oh, I've just put my finger in the pot. Let's just clean that off.
Oh,
because I am a messy person. I will get it all over myself. So
now, remember those background stencils, 100362 at only £10.93 if you are a club member, £11.50 our Housecraft Network price today. And of course, Glitzcraft Glitter Paste Collection, £22, 100363.
So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to move on to another colour. I've cleaned off my palette knife pretty much. There was a little bit left, but that's okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in. Now, a little tip, what you want to do is fill all those gaps in. Now, what you'll see, what's happening is, say, for example, I was doing a detailed thing here and I wanted to be specific about where I put it. And I realised I don't want that blue bit there. That's not the vibe for me today.
Okay.
I can go over the top and I can cover that up. It will cover it up, no problem. But you also get, if you start scraping off, you also get that beautiful mixture as well. So you can really play with the colour tones, the textures here is really easy.
Now, what else will they go on except paper?
Glass.
Perfect.
You can go on material. I would recommend if you're going to put it on material that you maybe put it on something you're not going to wash or you're going to wash at a low heat.
Okay.
However, I would say if you have popped it on, say, a t-shirt or something and you've washed it and eventually if you're washing on a high heat and things like that, it may come off. Pop the stencil back over the top.
Easy.
Just do it again.
Of course.
So that's very quickly. As you can see, I haven't covered the whole thing. But what I'm going to do, it takes approximately sort of 5 minutes to dry naturally in the air. It may even start to dry a bit quicker in the heat of the studio here. But I'm just going to take my magnet off.
Oh, I'm excited.
Very gently.
Now, could you use this for cake decorating? The stencils, I mean. Oh, I love
Look
that.
at that.
It's so vibrant, isn't it?
Absolutely. What I love about that as well, how bright and beautiful it is on black, but you get the same look on different coloured tones as well. What I would recommend when you take your stencil off, when you've got this beautiful glitter paste on, is I'd stick it into a lukewarm tub of water just to get that off. You don't want it drying on there. Take that off and that will be able to use again and again and again. Now what I'm going to do, just so you sort of see, I mean you can clearly see it's already started drying, but what will happen, because you've got that glue on board and that glitter together, as soon as it starts to dry, that glitter is going to become even more vibrant. Now, I want to let you know, you do not, absolutely do not need to use a heat gun to dry this.
You're just speeding it up.
It is a speeding up process because we're here on the show. But you can see there already how the glitter is shining through. You've got that beautiful sort of aqua turquoise and that stunning lavender purple. And I love it on this stencil. I just think it's gorgeous. Beautiful. Very quick, very easy to do. Look at this.
It's very texturized, isn't it? It makes you want to touch your projects.
Look at the shine on that. It's incredible. Wow. And so think about these. If you've got the stamps on our show today, or you've got some stamps before from Stamps by Me, putting that on a background, and then even just putting a white stamp on, not adding any colour to the stamp, will look stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Really simple to use, really easy to kind of learn about it. Absolutely no problem. And I think it's fantastic. And I love the idea of adding those MDF pieces as well. You can add the glitter paste to that if you want to. Have we got time to do something else?
We have indeed. I just want to mention these fabulous MDFs. So this is a 22 piece that you will be getting here. Absolute phenomenal value. You've got oodles of coasters, or these could be toppers. You've got your hearts in there. I mean, because they are different sizes. You could even build them up, or you can use them sort of ascending down. Absolutely incredible. If you've never tried MDF, this is an exceptional price and to be able to start. And of course, you can use your stamps, you can use your inks on here, you could even use your spray inks, you could use your glitz paste. Phenomenal. So that 22-piece kit today is only $11.99 in the How to Craft Network price. Club members, $11.39. And of course, it should be usually $14.99. So fill your boots, my friends. Now, what are you going to show us this time, my darling?
So I've got some of these beautiful gnomes here.
Oh, I do love a gnome.
If we've got time to finish it off, I just wanted to show, now these are Gossip glitter pens, which I don't know if they're on the website, but if they are, absolutely go and have a look at those. I just wanted to show that you can do lots of different mediums on these MDF. They take a lot of medium here. And then we're just going to come in with some glitter as well, like really sparkle it
now,
up.
this is the Gnome collection. This is 100358, £29. That comes with them coordinating 2 sheets of A5 stamps. And of course, that fabulous laser cut MDF in these gorgeous little gnome shapes. Absolute phenomenal price.
So we've just, like I said, we're just adding that colour, and you get the gnomes here in sort of, you can build the top and then you can layer them up.
So it's like you're decoupaging them in wood.
You are.
Decoupage.
Say that word again.
Decoupage.
Decoupage. Everyone else says decoupage, but not Carly. She says it in a beautiful,
it's the real
beautiful
way. Honestly, Google it, my friends. Remember that you can as well on, you can ask Alexa now to save us and to catch our shows. So clever, isn't it? Remember to follow us as well to keep up to date with our fabulous channel.
So if you, I mean, you might not have worked this out, but when I saw these 2 little gnomes, I instantly thought how cool it would be to do a wedding card.
Oh, lovely.
So I've got my little bride and my little groom. The groom's got his little top hat on, but it's not a top hat, obviously, it's a gnome's hat.
Of course.
What they're called. I don't know what these hats are called.
Well, they're just called elf hats. Of course.
So just to check, it's a gnome wearing an elf hat. Love it.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's like stolen it or something?
Of course he has.
So I'm just doing this very quickly. Again, if I was at home, and I would sort of say to you guys, please make sure that you take a little bit of time over these. I'm doing it very quickly just to show you how easy it is to use the mediums that you may already have in your stash to paint.
And the Gossip markers are available on our website, so go and have a look, my friends. Now remember, we've only got 5 minutes left of this show. I know where's time gone, we're having far too much fun. Next, I will be coming up with Avogo ink designs, of course, with our very own Simon, and it's his birthday, just thought I'd let you know. Then we've got Pearly Wigs with Donna, of course, and Simon, and then of course Glitz Craft with Helen later on this evening at 5. So that'll be 12 midday ET, and of course 5 p.m. GMT.
I don't think I'm going to have time to actually put this together, but I just kind of want to show you the idea here.
Lovely. So you've got some mats and layers behind there, and you're just building up. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And then you've got that congratulations sentiment. Really simple.
Look how cute
I just love the idea of, there you are, you've got wood, you've got card. So if you've never done mixed media before, if you're doing this, you're already doing it. Yeah. Absolutely. It's just having different mediums working together.
Basically, this is what mixed media is. So even if you're not a fan of mixed media, you're probably doing it already, because what you're doing is mixing different elements together so beautifully. So go ahead on the website, my friends, go and have a look at all these amazing beautiful products that we have for you today. Now, thank you so much for every single message. I'm quickly scouring them now. Oh, Simon's on there because he knows it's his birthday and he's getting loads of chat. Lucky boy. Okay, so we've got Jackie on there, we've got Nola, we've got Emma. Ooh, what are you doing on there? You're supposed to be out there, aren't you? So thank you so much today. It's been absolutely phenomenal. It really has. So I'm just going to do a quick recap of a couple of my favourite choice products that are within today. I would definitely go for the Gnome Sweet Home because I love it. It's gorgeous. This is the Christmas one. You've got all of them beautiful, fabulous MDF, as well as the collection of gorgeous stamps. Now that is 100358. £29 today on the How to Craft Network. Now, if you're in our special club, Oh yes, goes down even more at $27.55. The next thing I want to go to is those gorgeous stencils, because they are absolutely phenomenal. You've got the quartet of stencils, beautiful size, phenomenal price. The stencils are £11.50 today, my friends. And you can see there's the ones that our Helen used first of all. We've got the stripes, we've got that beautiful pattern, stars, and circles, phenomenal. So the price for the stencils is £11.50 today, and that's 100362. Then of course the MDF, it's a steal, my friends. It really is. 22 pieces, and they're not tiny little pieces, not buttons. Oh no, you've got coasters, you've got main toppers, you've even got door hangers on there as well, and of course $11.39 to club members today. How to Craft Network price is $11.99. It's a steal, isn't it? And that's 100364. So all as well, I want to show you these glitter frosting paste. Now I know that she was just going through them with you, but I just want to show you the thickness. These are phenomenal. Look, if I pour that, there is no pour because it is so thick and luxurious, absolutely encrusted with glitter. It's phenomenal, it really, really is. And like I said, it hasn't got that yucky smell. It's ready to go. I love the fact that you can use it on wood, you can use it on plastic, you can use it on glass. Lovely. Thank you so much for joining me today, Helen.
While Carly was doing that amazing thing about it, I just finished the card because I thought, well, I'm sitting here, there's craft anyway, so there's that finished card. But thank you so much for joining us. These are so amazing. I love the idea of mixing your stamps with your MDF. So gorgeous.
Oh,
Carly.
isn't it? It just works really, really well. Now, you'll be back up later on, won't you?
I will at 5 o'clock for some more Glitz Craft fun.
How exciting. So thank you for joining me today. I will be up in a little while with our very own Simon, and it is his birthday. We need cake on the set, stat, definitely. So go ahead, my friends, fill your booths, and don't forget to join our club because that's where you get the exceptional best savings today. Thanks again. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Take care, my friends. See you later.